Pedaling to work is something to savor, especially if you live in a food desert and your destination is an oasis.
I live on Beach 32nd Street, so from here to the farm is just completely different. And I see a lot of unhealthy food areas. So when I actually come to the farm, it kind of inspires me to just do more in the community.
This community garden is managed by the Youth Task Force.
Giving back to the community has always been a passion of mine, not only because I live in the community, but also seeing individuals benefit from the change I've made.
The garden maintains financial stability partly due to a premium hot sauce, grown between the buildings and bodegas in the Rockaways.
You can't really plant anything in the actual sand here at Rockaway's, right?
Exactly. So as you probably know, for Rockaway is primarily sand. So if you dig deep enough, you're going to get to sand and rock. The raised bed design was one way for us to grow healthy crops, but another way to just aid to the seniors for higher beds, and it's also very aesthetically pleasing.
A company known as Small Axe Peppers donates the jalapeno seedlings to more than 40 community gardens like this, from the Bronx to Queens.
We wanted to find a way to empower community groups and community gardens to continue to do what they're doing on a daily basis.
The Rockaway Gardens will create about 1,000 pounds of peppers this year. The company then buys them back at a premium price and creates a sauce specific to the community.
For us, that just seems like it makes sense economically and also culinarily. I mean, the peppers that they grow here are more delicious than the peppers you could buy.
Why do you think that is?
I mean, I think that it's just the care and also kind of the innovative methods that urban farmers are forced to, undertake because of the small plot nature of their farming.
Coaxing boxes of soil to produce quality veggies in an urban setting requires real skill.
How do you care for these on a daily basis?
A lot of love and water.
You just kind of mix up the soil a little bit too?
Yeah, I also till the soil, make sure that it's nice and loose so that the plants can breathe and it's nice and fresh.
Doesn't it feel good to just get your hands in the dirt?
It feels great.
This urban farm is helping the community economically, ecologically, and socially.
Just being in the space every day, I see so many people come by, they're so impacted by the space, and little kids come here every time to learn about the chickens, to see what produce we're growing, and it's kind of like a little family now. We come support each other.
It takes about 3 months to grow the peppers, but only 3 days to go from the soil to a bottle. For this batch, harvest is still a few weeks away.
Oh wow, we have a little baby one that kind of fell off. I guess it gave up. Too much love, too much encouragement.
I think that was it.
And what's produced from this crop is a hot sauce that won't make you sweat.
I go real liberally on it because it's not the spiciest hot sauce we make, but it's certainly one of the most flavorful.
The longer you let it sit in your mouth, the more you can identify there, right?
Totally. I mean, and one of the things that's so interesting about it is each ingredient comes from a different borough.
What's best about this is you're actually tasting New York and you're tasting this garden.
Yeah, we're sitting and eating this hot sauce in the garden that these peppers were grown, so it does not get any more local than that. It's the diversity of flavors that comes together in one place that really makes New York unique, just like this hot sauce.